Welcome, my friends, to the only game reviews where the score doesn't matter. Just like Thanksgiving at Walmart. Seriously, please stop putting Christmas decorations out so early, man. We already got to worry about our waistlines enough with Thanksgiving. But you all sit back, relax, and get ready to enjoy the show. Because this is Gracious Judgment. What? What do you mean I can't clap? But I always clap. It's like my thing. It's what I do, man. What's Watch Dogs have to do with it? I don't get it. Because they hack? What's that have to do with me clapping? Oh, that's clever. I got you. Okay. Well, let's see what we can do about that. Because I just magically know how to hack, right? Because I can do that, apparently. I really can't. Okay. Are you ready? Alright, now I need to get this out of the way at the very beginning. The multiplayer, at least for me, still does not work. It hasn't worked the whole week, which is actually why my review's coming out as late as it did. Because I like to beat the game and review it as a whole. I can't do it going halfway, it just doesn't feel right. But unfortunately I'm not being given much of a choice because, I mean, this is, what, 4 days out now and my multiplayer is still not working. So the only thing I can tell you about the multiplayer is that it's the same as it was before when it comes to the game modes. They didn't add anything new on that part, but I can't give you any specifics other than that. You know, they may have changed like the radius in which you can search and things like that. I don't know. But it is the same game mode, so I wanted to let you know that there. But this story, what this is all about, the bread and butter of it all, it was hit and miss for me. And honestly, the voice acting in the game was actually pretty good. It's just unfortunate with what these voice actors had to work with. The script in itself felt very try-hard. Like you had to try too, like they were trying too hard just to be cool in a sense. Like, I mean, when you're dropping F-bombs just as filler words to try to pretend that there's a sense of urgency that's not really there, I don't know. I didn't like that part. Like, I can laugh at a good one being thrown out every now and then, but when it's every other word being dropped for no reason, that starts to be kind of annoying and just too much. I don't know, it just didn't sit well with me. But the story itself going into it, the main mission, like I said, it's hit and miss. And it's one of the things that I did not like was how some like a gang came in, did something, I'm not going to spoil it for you, but they were in and out in 3 missions. You had no idea why they even came there in the first place. You never did anything to them. They just appear, do this thing, they tick you off. I can't say why, even though I really want to. And then they're gone. You know, I mean, you kill them, but just the whole point of it made no sense. Where'd they come from? What was their backstory? I didn't get it. It made no sense to me. They perform a major piece in this story that's supposed to be an emotional gut wrench, but you have no clue of why they were there in the first place. And then they're gone. You know, that's it. It's just over. That part of the main mission's over. Like, I understand if that's a side mission, you know, it's not going to be fully fledged out. Like, I can forgive that a little bit, even though if it's in the story at all, I want to see it fully fledged and have an understanding of why it is. But when it's in the main mission, you better guarantee that you know what the crap's going on, and during that part, you lose it. Well, that ain't Watch Dogs. This is Watch Dogs.
What? It's ransomware, motherfucker.
Which means you want what?
Oh, I want you to make one of those idiotic vids of yours.
Wow, I didn't know you were a follower.
Oh, you want the precious pros to adore you? Not on my fucking watch. Fuck!
And better yet, how about parts of the campaign that didn't have a conclusion at all? I mean, yeah, we know that they got paid by somebody to come after us, so at least we know there why they came after us. That's an improvement from the gang segment. At least we know why. But even then, in the end, it felt anticlimactic. You go after them, you get thrown into a situation because they pull it back on you, it backfired on you, but then once you get out of that situation, you have no idea what happens to them. I mean, what happened? Did the person that paid them pull a rush at us, be like, you didn't finish the job? I don't know!
Think you're fucking smart? Can't have my hard drive seized by undesirables. What are we looking at?
2, no, 3. It looks like shit. Maybe 4. They don't seem connected, so I don't think the order matters.
How many nodes?
Just find another way out.
Now, if you can put all that crap aside, the general base story that they were going for is actually very, very good. It's like it was written from a conspiracy theorist journal. It's from things today that are going on in the world and theories being thrown out there that really may have some merit. I don't know. I mean, who's to say some of this crap can't happen? I would never know none the lesser, honestly. But they did a good job with that part, like that part of the, it's just, for me, it was hard to look past all the things that I mentioned in the prior segments. That pulled it down tremendously for me. If those parts could have delivered, in my opinion, I would have had a whole different review coming out of this. But where this game is mostly based off of a story, I couldn't look past that. But Ubisoft did well on the performance of Watch Dogs. At least in my playthrough, granted it was just on the PS4. I don't have enough money to go buy for all 3 platforms. But on the PS4, frames held steady and the game actually did look beautiful.
Joshua says the hackers are stealing data and using it to make a mint on the New York Stock Exchange.
The hackers turned insider traders, so it's not the first time it's happened. They definitely need him to number crunch that stock market data, which means the Auntie Shoe Boys are in the business of insider trading.
If you're a completionist, you're easily going to be able to put in around 30 to 35 hours into Watch Dogs 2. Ubisoft did do a good job at giving us a lot to do. Now, quality is up in the air and questionable to each other's opinions, but there's a lot there to do. There's races, whether you want to race motorcycle, boat, car. There's the online PvP. There's side missions that are just normal to the story. Then there's the actual story. But then something they did that I liked was the online co-op missions. That is a long lost art that needs to be brought back a lot more. Especially couch co-op. Devs, I'm looking at you. Make your corporation not be so daggone greedy, or your publisher. Just throw us a bone for once. Bring back some couch co-op games. I think they would sell well. At least I'd buy it. But also, one of the things that Ubisoft did, that the AI, yeah, it shows signs of brilliance. Absolute brilliance. And the difficulty in the game is actually good, too. There's a good range from the easy to the hardest. So that's very well done. If you want a challenge when it comes to combat, you can find it here. But then also, along with the brilliance that the AI can bring, it can also be utterly hysterical.
We're too late. Dispatch, patient was DOA. I'll check for vitals, but it's not looking good.
Yes, you.
No. What?
We're just going to take you down to the station
I
to
don't
have a
do
little
it.
talk.
When? I've got money. Let's talk. Nope.
Hey.
Freak it right out.
I need you to come with me.
The UI in Watch Dogs has always been unique, but in Watch Dogs 2, I like how they did it. You have to download all these things as apps on your phone. So whether it be your map, get a ride, even your perks, like, it's really cool how they had you download that separately, and even music. You download like a Pandora type radio thing or Spotify. It's pretty neat. And speaking of the perks, the quantity is not that impressive, honestly, but some of those perks are extremely fun to use.
And I'll go ahead and give you an idea of what perks there are. Vehicle hacking, just making it move. City disruption, bringing down the power grid. Botnets is kind of like a mana pool in fantasy games. And here I'll just go ahead and give you a little more detail on some of them, like the vehicular here. Hijacking makes it to where you can do it without setting off the car alarm. Just little things like that. I mean, they're not bad perks, just there's not a lot. That is more fun than what it should be.
Now, one thing I want to see get fixed in these open world games is for when you park your freaking car, you do a mission, you come back, or go to a cutscene and come back, let my car still be there, man. My motorcycle must have gotten stolen or something 200 some times going through the story. I would get so frustrated because I bought it too. I bought that motorcycle, put my own custom paint job on it, and daggone it, I drop it off somewhere in a parking spot, I go talk to my friend, I come back and it's gone. The get-a-car guy had to hate my guts. He had to deliver a car to me every cut scene. That was frustrating. I would like to see that fixed. Like, why can't my motorcycle or car, whichever I decide to use, still be there when I'm done? That's just my opinion. But if we get onto the weapons here, the weapons of the game, not gonna blow your mind by any means, but you at least get one of each type of weapon. Shotgun, pistol, assault rifle. You don't get an SMG, I don't believe, actually. No, yeah, you do. Yeah, there is SMGs in the game. Yes, there is. But, you know, like I said, the arsenal's not going to impress you, but you at least get one of each to play with. What is really fun and what kind of, you know, makes it step above is the RCs and the gadgets that you get to use.
And here's a quick second just to let you guys check out the guns, see what all they're offering there. There's some you can pick up in the game world, though, that's not here.
Hey, Marcus. How's it going?
You know, it's a little stressful doing this with all of you watching.
Marcus. Marcus.
Bleep, beep, bloop.
Now I'm going to go ahead and be the one to say it. Ubisoft's bread and butter has become parkour. And in Watch Dogs 2, they do a good job at it. It looks good, feels good, plays good. You know, just adding little things in there like gainer flips, jumping off of objects. I mean, it was cool. I really enjoyed it. But as an overall with Watch Dogs 2, you're going to have to decide if you're okay with doing the same kind of mission over and over and over. I mean, yeah, 10% of them might be something completely different, but 90% of your missions in a 20-hour playthrough, at least for the main story, 90% is go in, plug a USB into a device, and get the crap out. That's it. Now, they do a good job at level design. All of these are handcrafted. They're not the same. So they do a good job there. But you're going to have to decide for yourself based on what I've showed you and hopefully a couple other reviewers. I hope you just don't go off what I say. I always say watch 2 or 3 more reviewers. Different opinions is a good thing. And but you need to decide for yourself based on what we've told you. Don't let anyone tell you, oh, this game's a 9, go buy it. That's garbage. Don't pull that because you have your own opinion, man. But, as I said, take what I've said, make your own choice. If you do have any questions, maybe something I didn't go over in the video, post them down below. I'll answer them as soon as I can, man. And if you'd like to know next time I upload a video, hit that subscribe button. That way you'll get a notification in your email. But, until next time, you take care, have a good week, and always remember, game with grace.